All right, welcome back. The LiquidGym is in Bell's Corners. It is an amazing facility. It's a therapy, a training center. We've got the co-founder and CEO here with us this afternoon, Karen Snyder. How are you?
I'm good. It's a great day out there today.
Beautiful
day. We're still
day.
Summer.
Yeah, it still feels like summer. It's still officially summer, so that's good. Karen, tell us about it's Arthritis Month.
It is, and we are working with the Arthritis Society, putting on an educational day at LiquidGym on September 28th.
Okay.
And we're going to be, with arthritis, there's actually, a lot of people don't realize this, there's 6.4 million that suffer with arthritis in Canada, and that's 1 in every 6 that have arthritis.
That's incredible.
Which is unbelievable. So the mission with the Arthritis Society is actually, it's called the 3 C's. It's actually cure, care, and community. Cure is looking at the fundraising aspect of it, so to come up with a cure for arthritis.
Mm-hmm.
The care is their educational program, and they have multiple. If you're not aware of it, you can go up onto their website. There's many, many different educational programs that they offer in the Ottawa area for arthritis to manage it. And the third is community, and that's where we come in. As far as community, they offer a lot of outreach programs with various community centers or community locations of where they can they come and actually service their clients in other facilities, and that's what they do with us actually.
Okay.
On a bi-weekly basis, we have one of their physios that come and visits us and visits their patients. But with what we're doing on the educational day is we actually have 4 speakers. One is from the hip and knee assessment program with Queensway Carleton Hospital. It's Kim Roscoe. She's a physiotherapist there. Mm-hmm. So she's just going to come in and talk about why the hip and knee assessment program is actually established. It's been 6 years now, and they've revamped it a bit in the past 3 or 4 years just to manage the number of people that actually have to have a total hip or total knee replacement to streamline the process. So she's going to be talking about that. Myself, I'm going to be talking about why water works. So if you're not familiar with LiquidGym, part of it is we have underwater treadmills, underwater bikes, but we have a number of other apparatus that we use in the water. So whether it's applicable for someone coming to a physio, we're going to be talking about that. We also have one of our physiotherapists that's going to be talking about patients that she's helped and how it's helped them.
Okay.
And the last presentation is actually one of physio, that's Sue Gardner-Rabb. She's actually an individual that is a physiotherapist, but also is now starting a company for bracing.
Okay.
So this is quite interesting because actually, ironically enough, this is the brace that LiquidGym was started because I ended up with a broken leg actually.
Yeah.
And this is the brace. So this is 8 years old. Pretty high tech at the time, and it's still high tech. But it looking at this type of a brace as opposed to now, we have...
Yeah, it's definitely changed, right?
I mean, it's not to say that you can't buy this brace, but there's a lot of innovation into different bracing.
A little more flexibility, perhaps?
Yeah, this is actually one that manages, you can actually work in the water with it.
Oh.
So that's what this is, so it's water-based, it can be water-based, but also just the size of the bracing compared to this huge structure that's here. But I'm no expert in bracing, but we do have Sue that's going to come in. She's going to do a presentation and talk about what, if there's a need for a brace appropriately, whether it's a knee, whether it's back, whether it's a wrist. She was showing me one that's a simple thumb brace, and it's very, very manageable.
Well, there's so many different forms of arthritis as well,
exactly.
right? So, and it's
that's
throughout
100
the body.
different types, 100 different forms of arthritis. So we're dealing with a lot of people with a lot of different types of conditions.
A lot of people probably don't even know that they have it. They just think aches or pains or something like that. But like you're living with arthritis, and it's your job, like your role in our community, which is beautiful, to bring people in, give them this awareness, tell them how to treat it, maybe even prevent it.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's what we're setting up, these educational seminars. We have them on a monthly basis. So this month, because it's Arthritis Month, we've set that up. And in the month of October, it's going to be pain management. And in December, in November, it's actually Diabetes Month. So we're going to be running a series there.
And what I love is right here, you can see the cost is free, which is you don't find these days very often. So it's running from 10 till 1 that day, 3
That's
hours.
right. Yeah, so just a matter, you have to do call to book just to secure a spot.
Yeah, okay, because this is going to be, the place is going to be jammed now. 3 hours of free information on how to fight arthritis and make yourself feel better. That's amazing. So thank you very much. It's always a pleasure having you guys. And it's great. It was even better this time around because I didn't have to actually do any of the exercises.
And I know you just received a t-shirt from our last presenter. So you know, what can I do? It's t-shirt day. So t-shirt day for your run tonight.
Amazing. Yes, I will be running. I'll be going running for sure. Thank you so much, Karen, for coming on the LiquidGym, an amazing part of our community. On the 28th, it's Arthritis Awareness Day.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for being here at daytime. The repeats, of course, at 6 and 11. We're back again live tomorrow at 1.